Good afternoon from Northeast Missouri. This is Randy Curvin, and this is Rantin Randy's Rant, the True Patriots group for a Thursday. I had to think about that. I'm on a little early. I apologize for that. There's one person out there. And the reason I am, I had promised on yesterday's that for mountain time, I more or less set it for this time period between Central at 4 o'clock. I'm a few minutes late on that, but I went back to double check to make sure of what time I said I would be on. That person has disappeared. It doesn't really matter, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a recording. People will hear about it and they will get out here. Let me start off with thanking Carol Gillens for her donation through my PayPal account. I will not give out the information on here because I don't know who might see it, but she was talking about it is a safe way. And Carol, your donation is much appreciated. It gives us a little headroom to get stuff going and keep going because I'm going to be out here. I am presently, another reason I came on early is I'm waiting to hear from a local company. I am not going with the company that supposedly was connected to Facebook till you get there, and then you find out no, they are probably the ones that helped open up. That was happening from the 21st on. And then when I thought it was a friend on a PM, it wasn't a friend. Somebody had hacked that person's account, opened the door for them, and then through a phony number listed on Facebook YouTube as being a number for Facebook to talk to someone. Oh yeah, on that number you got to talk to somebody, probably the people that set up the hackers anyway. But like I said, what I'm trying to do is I've been waiting on a call. If I don't get it today, they should call me back, or I will call that local company back because I am not going to pay $129.99 to a company that probably did this whole thing to me to begin with. I haven't even tried anything like Meta for the new Facebook, because if there's phony numbers out for one, there is only one number that actually puts you in touch with Facebook, and they don't want to discuss on the phone any way to help you out if you're locked out of Facebook. And that's where I'm at, brothers and sisters. Now let's get down to some quick news, and I'll get off here. If the phone rings and I answer it, I'll be ending this quite suddenly because I need to talk to somebody and get some advice here locally and stop dealing with with a Pakistani accent named American names, so it'll make you more comfortable with them until they tell you what they're going to charge you to get you back online and back in Facebook. McConnell was defending Clarence Thomas, and top Democratic leaders are calling for a recusal on the January 6th committee by the Orange Minutes, who is, by the way, he's now afraid of, McConnell is afraid of impeachment of Clarence Thomas because he's already broken the law as far as he was the dissenting vote, the only one in the Supreme Court over Donnys records. That needs to be remembered. He's weighing in on something in that decision that goes back to, that was after January 6th. And he didn't know his wife was there. Now tell me, someone in your household is doing something like that, but you don't know anything about it. It was on television. Clarence Thomas could view it right there in D.C. that day, but he didn't know anything about it. Yeah. And another thing is where I saw that news clip on YouTube, guess what was the first commercial break? Defending Clarence Thomas and his record on race. Wouldn't you know it? See, the right is already defending him. He's done nothing wrong by holding back information about his own damn wife being involved with all those that were causing insurrection at the Capitol that day. All right, let's see what else I got. Oh, yeah, and the Orange Menace is calling on Putin to find dirt on Hunter Biden. The man never learns. He never learns a damn thing because, like I've always said, he's all about him. And what can Putin help him out? Where have we heard that before? Maybe reaching out to Russia in 2016 for some help from Russia on Hillary's emails. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, people are waking up to what's going on. And that's the reason lower attendance at his rallies is because, as it was before the election in 2020, his crowds were dropping off because people are starting to see he's all about him. What kind of dirt can he get? What kind of favor can he get from a country? Hello, Michael. I'm glad to see you, brother. And Grace is in, I think, watching Judge Judy or somebody, or a hot bench right now. And let's see. Michael, I got a quick question and then I'll get back into this. When you shared it to one of my groups, did it lock it down and say it was unavailable, or it just went, okay, good. You're sharing on Randy's Corner. And I want to shout out to the administrators on Biden-Harris 2021. Same administrators. I'm an administrator there, and Doug Shuff and Paula Gibson. So we, in my absence, please take up the slack. I can't see anything that any of you are saying on Facebook. And also goes the same for Rantin Randy's, the True Patriots group, where Doug Shuff is an administrator and Scott Sachs. I need your help, guys. Step up, review the people that want to join, and hopefully we'll gain some more members in Randy's Corner. I'm reaching out to Doug Shuff again, Jay North, Faith Davis, and myself are administrators. And during this time, I'm going to get this straightened out, but I'm not going to be held hostage by some company over in Pakistan. I have gotten 3 different calls today and they won't speak to me. And it's usually about United Healthcare. And that was going on before all this crap started around the 21st of March, ladies and gentlemen. So that is my request. keep stepping it up. I'm going to get through this thing. I'm going to make it back, and I'm going to get my damn page back where I can be back on our groups and be on Facebook again. I really miss it. All right, let's hit some more. Donnie asking for help from Putin. The 21st century Hitler. You can't make this shit up. Just goes to show that Donnie learns nothing from 2 impeachments, losing the Senate and the House. He isn't capable of learning anything because he's about me. Okay, let me see if I can get this page. All right, here we go. Which brings us to Senator Susan Collins, who will vote for confirming Ketanji Brown Jackson for the Supreme Court. Susan Collins has learned about her party's leader, perhaps. Maybe even Lisa Murkowski will come on board. Romney has to weigh things out first on her record. I shit you not. You have to hand it all, I think, to Donald again, asking a favor again. Donnie is his own worst enemy. It reinforces, ladies and gentlemen, that he is a narcissist, and Putin's one too. Putin is a war criminal, and that's in the eyes of the world. Donnie can't control himself, never has, and never will. He has yet to say anything bad about Vladimir Putin. He's not going to. Putin has something on him, and it might not be the PP tapes. Maybe it's as simple as, in my opinion, as Putin could come out and openly and say he helped him get in office in 2016. That's all it would take, ladies and gentlemen. But that's my opinion. Back to McConnell is scared that Clarence Thomas could be impeached. And like I said, Clarence Thomas is already guilty of being the only no vote on the release of records to the January 6th committee. The dissenting vote. Let's look a little closer. What Thomas and his wife were saying, that neither discussed what happened on January 6th. He didn't know his wife, Jenny, wasn't at the rally. He didn't ask her. On YouTube during Lawrence O'Donnell, they have a commercial break. I already told you about that, where they are defending Clarence Thomas on racial matters now. And the authors, Bob Woodward and Robert Costa, on the subject of Clarence Thomas. And let's see. You can't make this shit up. I'm going to look through the book itself. It automatically jumped off the shelf earlier. Turned out this floor vibrates wherever I walk on it. And it seems like from that ad, they're also worried about impeachment. Truth is coming out, and yet the court is still silent. I wonder about that court. Somebody should be telling Chief Justice Roberts he needs to say something to Clarence Thomas about recusal. But impeachment discussion underscores what Thomas has already done. Uh, it won't happen because of the divide in the Senate. Uh, if it was to come up for a vote, you know which way the Republicans would all go. So that is out of consideration. But this is bringing a lot of attention to it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Looks like you're the only one out there, Michael. All right. All right. That is what we do, Michael. We donate to those candidates running against that piece of shit in Georgia. And I assure you, I don't think many people are going to vote for her in the first place, but we've got to back those candidates that will run against her. I'm glad you're out here too, Michael. Uh, I feel like I'm not alone. I've got a Blue Dot brother in Independence area, and here he is. He's sharing it. We're going to keep getting the word out that what's going on with me. And uh, and I'll go back to the subject matter and wind this up pretty quick. I've got to run over to the store. And that's another thing. I'm not going to discuss it on this, but a couple of my Blue Dot sisters on Facebook know about the situation with our car. I'm kind of limited now as far as I can go to Hy-Vee, I can go to Walgreens, but I'm afraid to venture any farther. And that's something that I'm going to have to be patient. And everybody knows with the other matter going on, if that can get handled, then I'm not investing any more money in that car now because it's just too old. It's getting too many things wrong with it. All right. Putin's invasion of Ukraine is still unleashed a war that resembles the cities that Hitler's army advanced on in Europe in World War II. No room in morgues in, I believe it's Kharkiv. And it really does. It looks like I happen to follow on YouTube Hitler's timeline. And it looks like what was happening in Poland and other countries when uh, Adolf Hitler was on the march. Bodies in the street covered with plastic. A photojournalist are showing us a war of genocide. It sickens me, but the president is holding NATO together and doing the right thing. And yet, Fox spews Tucker Carlson and now maybe the Donald are proving to be all in it for Putin. Both are useful idiots, ladies and gentlemen. There is no weakness from Biden, weakness from both Tucker Carlson and Trump for the lies and misinformation and helping Russian propaganda. All right, that's about all I got. He'll come back time and time again. He is about himself. Tucker Carlson is about the damn money for fossil fuels. That's all he's about. He doesn't mind a democracy if there's gas and oil involved in it. But otherwise, no. Give me the autocrat every time, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope that a few more of you Oh, okay. Yeah, Michael. Let's do that real quick. On most cases, on Monday, I'm going to be on at 6 p.m. on YouTube. Tuesday, around 4:30. That way I'm not in the way of attending John Britabo and the Blue Dot family meeting on Wednesday, usually around 6 p.m. And on Thursday, around 4:30 p.m., I'll be on here. And on Fridays, most Fridays will be 5 p.m. But since John, uh, well, let's just keep Friday at 5 p.m. because John won't be doing a live tomorrow because of his anniversary. So I understand that, but I'm going to stick with the schedule where when he does a live rant on Friday, I'm going to be there. All right. Hello, Diana Mallory. Glad to see you. Hello, Carol. And thank you again. Hopefully that will give more people. PayPal is very set up, very securely. And like I said, it's very much appreciated to have something to fall back on and help out with few little things that I can get across the street where I don't have to touch the other money right now because one way or another, I'm going to end up paying a fee to get myself back on Facebook. And hopefully enough of you are hearing about this. Don't answer PMs. You've got to know that person. Don't automatically jump up and hit any kind of attachment on those PMs because you don't know where to. It would be best if you think it's a good friend. You don't want to make them feel bad, but fact check it. Unless it's somebody like Newsweek or something, you can tell it's for real. I would stay away from sharing other people's stuff. There are people out there I'll still trust with that, but I'm going to be a lot more cautious with Facebook, Messenger. You noticed on the start of this show, and if you didn't see it, I am now in Northeast Missouri. All of you know where I'm at in Missouri, but it might be better to stop dropping the name of where I'm at exactly in Northeast Missouri. All right. I thank you all for being here and have a good evening. Like I said, I'm going to run across the street, get a few things to go with our food that we already got earlier this week. And then I'll be back in time. I might not be on time by the time I eat, but I will drop into the meeting on YouTube. Have a great evening. Go down, like, share, and if you like what you're hearing, that we have to make sure that everybody in the GOP is made aware that they are covering somebody that's going to go down the same path. It's going to lead to disaster for the Republican Party. They have to quit following the Orange Menace. And that's about it. And help me help the Democratic Party and share this shit. I'll see you later on this evening in the after comments. Let me hit the end here. Share this shit, please. Bye-bye.